Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about film grain and how it relates to Blu-rays. Basically, this kind of comes down to a rant that some people make that older movies on Blu-ray look like crap, and that the DVD looks better. But to actually combat this argument, we have to take a look at exactly what film grain is. When you go into a theater to watch a movie, the movie itself is on a reel of film that is worked through a projector. And on this film, which is extremely similar to the old camera film we used to use before digital cameras, on this film there are little metal shards, and those shards they change color when light is shined through them. So these little shards are what make up the actual picture in the movie, and these are what you see when you're watching a film, and it looks grainy. It looks kind of staticky, fuzzy. But that is what film grain is. So when people say things like the transfer on this Blu-ray was horrible, it was way too grainy, that isn't really a sustainable argument, because you're saying that the transfer was horrible because it looks like how it's supposed to look, because film grain is the movie. One Blu-ray that's taken a lot of hate for its transfer is Ghostbusters. Now I've watched this, and I'd say the transfer on it is really good. The colors are vibrant, and there's quite a lot of detail that you can see in it. Yes, it is quite grainy, but that is how it was originally shot. And you may say, well, the DVD version didn't look like this. Well, this is on Blu-ray. This is high definition. You can see the picture much better. Things are made more clear with Blu-ray, so you can see the grain much better than you could on DVD. This is a misconception about Blu-ray. People watch newer movies and animated movies where the picture is crisp and clear and bright and vivid, and it just looks great, and they think all Blu-rays are supposed to look like that. Well, that is not the case. Blu-ray makes older films like Ghostbusters look as close to the original source material as possible, and usually when there is a substantial amount of grain in a movie, that is a good thing, because it shows you that when they did the transfer, they didn't mess with the original source material. They didn't, use digital noise reduction, which we'll talk about in a minute, to get rid of the grain. With digital noise reduction, that's a good thing when it's used little. When it's used very little. When you use noise reduction on it, you are wiping away the grain. And if you wipe away the grain, you're wiping away the movie. I mean, if it's used a little bit here and there, that's okay. But if you use a lot of it, to not get rid of all the grain, but some of it, you really soften up the picture and take away quite a bit of detail from it. So film grain is actually a really good thing. So I just wanted to clear up that misconception about film grain. Thanks, guys.